Hello and welcome to our brief overview of eLab Homework Grader, our automated grading tool for our payroll accounting textbook. Homework Grader allows students to complete all practice sets in all chapters of the textbook online with automated grading. For the instructor, the Homework Grader practice sets reside in the assignment library of the assignment section of your eLab course. To set up a Homework Grader practice set, simply click the Use link for the practice set you wish to set up, and that brings you to the Edit Assignment screen. I'm going to apply my global settings that I've already set up. One of the main sections of the assignment setup screen is the Configure Exercises section, which lists all the exercises within the practice set and allows you to preview the various questions within an exercise or preview the accounting template or IRS form that is part of that exercise. One feature of Homework Grader is the Check My Work feature, which allows students to check whether they've answered an exercise correctly or incorrectly. Instructors can enable or disable this feature. So, for example, you may want to enable the Check My Work if you're assigning practice set A, but then if you're also assigning practice set B, not enable that feature so that students do not get the guidance for that particular practice set. There's also a tolerance setting that, when turned on, allows the instructor to enter a dollar and cent amount of tolerance that the student can be off on their calculation. When you've finished setting all the fields in the assignment, click Save Assignment, and it is now ready for your students to complete. We're going to switch to Student View now, where here I'm logged in as a student, and I go to my Assignments page. When I'm ready to begin a practice set, I click the Start Assignment link, which brings me to the Start Assignment screen, and I click the Start button. There are various types of exercises within each practice set, including exercises where students complete an accounting template or an IRS form. Accounting templates such as a payroll register, employee earnings record may be an exercise a student completes. And here's an example of an IRS form exercise that the student must complete. In this case, it's the W-4. All the fields in the form can be completed by the student, both numeric and text fields. So here I've entered some information into the personal allowance worksheet, and as you can see here, all of the text fields are also can be completed by the student. The Check My Work feature is available for the IRS forms. So here I've checked my work, and you can see the various lines in the form that I've answered correctly or incorrectly. Homework Grader does allow the student to save their assignment and return to it at a later time. I'm going to click back to Assignments to go back to my main assignment screen. Some chapters in the book are more form-heavy, while others are more calculation-heavy. Chapter 1 we just looked at was an example of a more form-heavy chapter. Here, in Chapter 2, students are asked to perform more calculations. So I'm going to jump to this particular exercise where the student is asked to determine both the regular and overtime wage weights for various employees. So I'm going to enter my calculations into the appropriate fields. And for question number 2, I want to make some errors in my calculations so that when I enable the Check My Work option, you can see here that it's showing me that I've answered correctly calculated the pay rates in question number 1, but incorrectly calculated them in question number 2. When the student has completed their practice set, they click the Submit Assignment button, and it's instantly graded. And the student may be given their score instantly, depending how the instructor sets up the assignment. And also they can view the results where they can see how they did on each individual exercise within the practice set. All right, well, that concludes our brief overview of eLab Homework Grader. If you would like to try it out for yourself, come to www.labyrinthelab.com, create an account, and set up our Payroll 2nd Edition eLab course. If you would like to learn more or receive a personal demonstration of eLab and Homework Grader, come to our corporate site at lablearning.com, go to Contact Us, and choose Find a Sales Representative. Thank you very much for taking the time to view our overview of eLab and Homework Grader.